it stayed on my big screen. Lovely. Yeah, let me move my pointer out of the way. Make sure when I count, my thing's not gonna be putting pluses in my chat. I have volume turned on. So hopefully today should be my lucky day. I am getting up there in Omanyte numbers. Barboach. Oh wow. Okay, nice. Oh, it's hailing. Everybody's had a good day so far. Mine's been fairly pleasant. Went and did some work and rode to Dad to the store. Gave Stella a bath because she's been itchy. Dry skin. Poor baby. Get her some flea stuff this afternoon. Later when we go run to the store. Different store. Oh! Okay. I mean, that's fine. A smidge annoying, I guess. It's because I don't know if it replaces anything in the spawn pool or just adds it. I mean, I have nothing against the vanilla line. But, we're gonna have to see how that affects the Omanyte spawns. If it affects it too much, I might have to pop in and change the date. Nothing else, this area back here's got me. I've also thought of another, nickname for Pokemon for my Legends EA team. If we get, Scolipede, I want to name him Wormwood. And this is not W-O-R-M wood, it is W-Y-R-M. The dragon kind of worm. Let's face it, I've seen enough of the little spoilers, people sticking all the leaked megas in thumbnails and me not noticing, and I know that Scolipede, if I'm not mistaken, is actually in ZA. Alright, Barboach. I still don't know what else I'm gonna put on the team though, but Scolipede is definitely one. Like I said, I've wanted to use it for the last couple of games. It's just not been in it since Sword and Shield, and it was in the DLC for Sword and Shield, so it doesn't do me much good outside of putting one in my box and breeding for it when I get to the nursery. Oh, excuse me, apparently I'm gonna have the hiccups for a couple of minutes. Oh. Today's soundtrack is the Pokemon Platinum soundtrack. biggest things for this, one of the Pokemon I need according to my roster is Water type, that I haven't used a lot of. And I don't want every single Pokemon I'm going to get inadvertently to be something with a Mega. Because I considered Staryu for a minute, but then it's like, no, this is definitely having a Mega. It and Scraggy, whichever, don't matter, because they're Pokemon your companions have, and it would make sense. So I think I'm going to make an attempt to keep my team at least half Mega Pokemon and half not. Assuming I use Megas often, because, well, no, because it seems like, of course, they're gonna make it to where it's kind of a necessity with the boss fights, but we'll see when it gets here. Oh, that'd be my girl wanting in. Let me go still let it real fast. Oh, that my baby making noise. Okie doke. On my way back. Fish, fish, fish. Okay, so the Vanillite have not really cut into or is it Vanilla-ish? I know Vanilla-ish. Vanilla-Lux is the last one. Spawn more or less in the cave. They're all basculing apparently. Sure. Oh. Another Magikarp, another Basculin. There we go. masculine in here. Lovely. So I was saying last night, and it's like this Windows update is deleting large files, like game files or big video files or something if you move them, and it's like, ooh, I went to check the current update that my computer was trying to give me, and that's the update, and it's like, okay, I will be skipping this update. And I don't have any super huge files, but that might not be the case in October. Provided I can remember to record streams on my end as well. You guys can't catch me unless you spawn underneath me, or I run into them. Could you imagine riding your bicycle through here and one of those guys getting like one of the floaty tires and you just sinking? Zubat. Alright. think my dog's kind of happy. I gave her a bath and gave her a good scratch down while I was doing it, and she got a cookie. She's probably curled up on the couch ready to take a nap. I laugh though, because I'll look at her and go, "Do you need a bath, baby?" Because it's summer and she has allergies and she gets dry skin and fleas, and she likes spending her evenings outside, which means she gets mosquito bit and stuff as well too. And she'll hop up on the bed and lay down, like in the far corner of the bed that's up against the wall, and give me a big old sad. I was like, "Mom, don't you know you can't reach me here?" And it's like, "Baby, yes I can." And she'll stretch those legs out just to make herself harder to pick up. And then I pick her up and set her in the bathroom floor and close the door, and she hops into the tub herself. Fine. She's so silly. Hopefully today should be the day for the shiny Omanyte. If not today, hopefully Monday. I am ready to start in on Kabutops. Kabuto. Jesus. For whatever reason, I cannot keep evolution straight in my brain in the past few days. Ice cream dudes. I kind of want him to be in Legend ZA. Not as something that gets a mega, but is something I can alpha hunt for my friend. Just supersized, I was about to say Sunday colors, but they would be, well, they're not quite like a banana split or anything either. Just supersized ice cream, I guess. Yes, I did. I kind of like him. He's kind of fabulous. Did you like him? A little sad that the sparkles on his outfit didn't stay in the game, but I can understand why they didn't. I'm also a little sad that he's just not a general evolution for Hawlucha, because he would be a great one. Also makes me sad that this probably means Hawlucha is not getting an evolution unless it gets a regional one. But yes, I liked him. I liked it. I like his swagger too. And it is nice to see a regular Gen 6 Pokemon get a Mega, because other than Halucha, the only Gen 6 Pokemon that had one is Diancie. And that's a mythical. So, hopefully one or two more Gen 6 Pokemon will get Megas. Well, hopefully the starter trio will. If I weren't starting with Meganium, there's actually a very good chance that Victory Bell would have been on my team. I was gonna name him Grab a Bag, because his Mega Evolution makes me think of a full string bag, and usually those are kind of the ones they have when you stick your hand in and pull out a random prize. But no, he is fabulous. I will have to be very considerate with the Megas on my team though, because I want to do a team that only like half my Pokemon Mega Evolve. And then like the other half are just regular Pokemon. I do not want an entire team full of Pokemon that Mega Evolve. Skill at doing like patterns and stuff for bags and whatnot for crochet, I would totally try my hand at making a Victory Bell bag. But I also don't have the money right now to get like the colors and stuff I would need. Yeah. No, that's fair. I know my starter will be Meganium, because I love it enough to use it again. And I've seen enough leaks over the past couple of days where people like, oh, here's the 20-something new Mega Evolutions, and then they don't blur out the pictures or anything to know Scolopede's gonna be in it. That, I want Scolipede on my team as well, so. Hydrangea, my Meganium, and Woodworm, my, Scolipede. Wormwood, my Scolipede. Will be, like, the two Pokemon so far I have planned out. So far, that's it. Maybe this week we'll get a general kind of sneak peek trailer. The Mega Evolution reveals are fun, but I would like to see more gameplay and see a few more of the Pokemon that will be in Legends EA. They could give us another Mega too, but just a more general trailer, kind of like the Dragonite reveal one. something real fast, guys. Didn't realize an escape rope was a key item. Alright, just double checking to make sure I did in fact pick up my shiny charm. I mean, I spent like 3 months not realizing I didn't have it in Let's Go Pikachu. I'm still hoping we get a few beyond Gen 6 Pokemon in game. Like, we don't need a ton, but 2 or 3 from like Gen 7 and 7, 8, and 9. Nothing huge. Just for that smidge more variety. Because this game looks like it's going to be very Gen 1 heavy, just because most of the megas from X and Y were Gen 1 megas. And being Gen 1 Pokemon heavy is fine if you got a Pokedex of like 500 and something Pokemon. Not as much fun when the Pokedex is gonna be like 300 or something. I still think it's probably gonna be around 250, but we're gonna have to see. Still gotta do that poll. If I can remember, I will do that after stream today. Super fish. Could assume that was a magic part. And we get our, I think the last treasure ruin raid starts tomorrow. The shiny fish. Shiny splashy. Look, I can't remember their name to save my life. I'm lucky I still remember Chin and Chin Pao. But yeah, I went so as far as to start my little Gen 6 roster. It's not really anything more than here's the 6 Pokemon I want and here are their nicknames. But I did it. I have Meganium and Scolipede on there along with their nicknames. as I figure other things out in their nicknames, I will add them to it. Bish. Oh. Alright, go through without an Omanyte. Unless... okay. Apparently the basculin had just taken over. Nice. Itched a little bit. Which is fine. Oh, nice. Doo-doo-doo. You guys are less fun. You're a pain in the butt. Sharpedo, but mini. Now that is a water type I would not mind actually using on a team would be Sharpedo. Nicknamed him Megalodon. I used a Sharpedo in one of my various playthroughs of Sapphire a long time ago, but I can't quite remember. had a lot of fun in a video last night. It's 8 hours of relaxing Final Fantasy X music. So it's like it's the Final Fantasy X soundtrack without the battle music. Hi, Raven. How goes? Did you get your Charmander? Hi, Magikarp. Oh, go charge your phone. Definitely go charge your phone. I'm not going anywhere. I will be here for the next hour and a half. 2 hours? Which is however long it takes me to get to 1500. Noisy. Alright, Magikarp spawned in. Hey, nice, 2 in a row. So if my phone was at 1%, it would have died already. It would have shut itself down at like 5% of battery life. My last phone used to get down to like 20%, and I couldn't do anything with it. Once it hit like 20% and that's at least plugged in, it wouldn't do squat. I'd go to send a text or make a phone call, then it would shut itself off. Magikarp. Oh, I despawned him. I didn't think I went far enough away to despawn him. It's fine. We made it to winter in Stardew Valley last night. Like the first week and a half in, I think. And we have discovered that when it comes to the guest cabins, if you have something that is in the way of Robin physically showing up, you can glitch her and get more than one upgrade at a time. I don't know if it works as well with regular buildings, because I set her, once we discovered it the first time, I had a friend start an upgrade on their cabin as well, and then the next day I went out to start a shed. And I won't know until we hit tomorrow in Stardew Valley if the idea for glitching Robin actually worked. Bless her. One of the people I play with, they really like doing like the iridium wines and stuff. So she waxes poetic about the basement a little bit. My one friend's like, oh, go get your basement upgrade. It's like, honey, none of us are to the basement upgrade. That's $500,000. And she goes, oh. It's like, yes, like we're all quite a ways away from that upgrade. It's like, that'd be beginning of year 3, at least, probably. having so much fun playing. Cause she got her upgraded house before we quit last night. Cause one of our players needed to go to bed. Cause she had work in the morning. And she's like, I can do my fish room. And it's like, yes, honey, you can do your fish room. Cause she wants just all the fish. Which is hilarious and cute. I am curious to see if we will get another teaser for like a new mega tomorrow. I want to say we got the last one either on Saturday or Sunday last week. I don't quite remember which day it was. I just remember seeing it and not realizing it was real until like a day later. Because I guess if they were gonna do a little teaser for one today, they'd have done it by now. You want to be purple? No. You know what? So long as you don't take 7,000 encounters for a shiny, that's fine. Can I get another? Oh, not what I wanted. I have you shiny already. Go away. Separate stream for my Twitch stream because the vlogs have been going weird. Like, I was looking at them the other day and my one from like yesterday, it showed my stream being like 30-40 minutes long maybe, and the one before that was like 20 minutes of my stream, and I think the one before that was like an hour of it, and it's like I streamed 2.5 hours. Like, why are you freaking out and not saving the entire thing? I'll save on my YouTube account, but it's very weird that that's happening with Twitch, because I checked at least one other person and it doesn't seem to be doing it with them. I mean, it's no big deal. They vanish anyways within 2 weeks, but it's still kind of weird. So the fishies would be asleep at snowing. No magic card. The second one off in the distance. Oh, okay, he's still there, good. But say shoot, I don't need to despawn him. get like a third? Nope, that's okay. Oh, that works too. Well, one complaint is that if I do find the shiny today, I'm probably not going to be able to false swipe him. Well, no, he's level 60 something, and Triassic's only level 70, I think. 78, 64. Let's try that out, actually. Okay, I think I'll be safe to, false swipe him. Doo-doo. Oh, nice. Get the one over here. I didn't have anyone spawn there, which is fine. Yeah. Rearrange my feet real fast. Alright, spawn. Oh, okay, hi. Getting good funds. I'm not gonna complain. Maybe a little bit if I hit 1500 and don't have a shiny, but it's just kind of for fun complaining. Alright, magic card. Magic card. Barboach. 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 You know, if I could improve one thing in Sword and Shield, it would be adding a map. Or letting you have a map in the corner of your screen you can turn on and off. As often as I get lost in the Crown Tundra. Oh, my magic carpet. There we go, another fossil. since I got one back here. Just something, you know, we can buy at the store quick and easy. And he goes, I already know what we're having tomorrow night. And he's like, we're having pulled pork nachos. And I was like, okay, cool. And he's like, wait. him and his girl are going out for dinner tomorrow night, which is fine. I had to laugh because he always invites me with him. And I was like, no. It's like, I don't even want to be feel fat-toed in work. I don't want to do it out and about. So the swelling in my foot is almost gone, which is nice. Hi, magic heart. Still going, okay. I feel like I need to pop in and check on it every once in a while just to make sure it hasn't like glitched out or something. Of that Paris vibes in the music here, doesn't it? To be fair though, every time I hear an accordion, I think of Paris. And it's probably because if you think about it, at least when I think about it, I cannot think of like much accordion music that isn't in movies that take place in Paris. Kind of like bagpipes in like movies that take place in like Scotland or Ireland. And I can remember bagpipe being part of the music in what is it? For the Rohan theme, I think. The da-da-da. Oh, how does it go? I can hear it in my head. I can't get it to come out of my mouth properly, but I can't think of like any where we heard accordion music. Hi, P-Bass. Am I gonna get a third Barbo chair? I guess not. It's a magic heart. Whew. Excuse me. Yeah. really like to have gotten. I was not aware you could get the glowy fishy spots. I guess it makes sense that you can. Here we go. Excuse me. I promise I am fairly well awake. Alright, almost the first 100 in. Oh, lovely. They would all look lovelier if they were purple, but still gotta wait for that. Yes. Yes. If that's fine if you want to do that's fine if you want to do Mexican, but you're doing nachos and so that's fine if you want to do Mexican, but you guys are doing the pulled pork ones tomorrow. But yeah, if you'd like to do Mexican tonight, that's fine. Pizza's fine too. Yeah. No, that's fine. I was saying, I think we ate there last month sometime, yeah. Slight change in the dinner plans, possibly. We have a pretty good local Mexican restaurant, and we try and go and eat there about once a month. Either just ordering in or going and sitting down. A new place. It's a mixture of Asian cuisine and Taiwanese cuisine. It's a lot of curries and stuff, I think. No, you haven't missed it yet. I'm sorry, it took me a moment to see your message. But I understand that completely. My dad's girlfriend's mom has a Roku, and she'll set it to where it does the little voice assistant thing where it will read out whatever is selected, and she's like, how do I turn this off? So I'll be guiding her through it over the phone. I think you owe me an ice cream or donut or something. Pay my technical help fee. And she laughs at me, and she'll bring me like a chocolate milk or something usually as a thank you. But I very much get having to help people with technical difficulties. Oh, here we go. Hoping I managed to get this dude today. That'll only be if luck is on my side. not doing too bad. I was worried for a little bit that the hell would make the, vanillish spawns override more of the Omanyte spawns, but it's actually been about the same. Maybe a few less, but not in numbers so big I can really notice. But Mint, do you have any other, any ideas for any other Pokemon you would like to be on your team in Legends Z8? Debating on maybe doing a Scraggy or maybe a Pangoro. I used Scrafty for a little bit in my white playthrough and kind of adored it. So I might have to make a return to the team. Maybe. If ice types are one of the ones I haven't used a lot of. And double check my list. Should show you guys my poorly done type tracker that I keep to use in like MS Paint to keep up with what type of Pokemon I use in games. Okay. That sneeze kind of died. No. I have to get up in a moment and blow my nose. Ugh. Hi, Magikarp. Sandile is pretty good. I have a friend. She likes reptiles and stuff enough that she wanted. I don't know if she ever managed to start it, but she was gonna do a playthrough of Violet, I think, and she wanted to use Totodile, Sandile, and Fuecoco. Use all the alligators and crocodiles in it. Sandile is pretty good though. I've never used it myself. But he is pretty nice. I very much imagine Delphox will be something you can get. Because they're not going to leave the Kalos starters out of the Kalos game. There'll be random encounters probably like Chimchar, Piplup, and Turtwig were in Legends Arceus. Don't need a Basculin. I'm hoping for maybe Sharpedo to be in the game. I can't remember if they've shown him or not. I think they showed Camerupt, but I cannot remember off the top of my head if Sharpedo was included in any of the trailers. I want to catch a big one and name it Megalodon. here and despawn him. Hi, Vanillish. One of my friends, she's definitely gonna have a Steelix on her team because she really likes Steelix. Then a different friend I know is gonna have like 6 different Saber. Did he spawn him? Aw. Oh! He's still there. I have a different friend who's definitely gonna have like 6 different save files for Legends EA so she can use just different combinations of the megas. Because she went on a short rant with Scarlet and Violet about how they introduced Mega Pokemon and they were in 3 games and then they don't use them anymore and she wasn't finished choosing them and it's like, honey, find you an emulator, honey. But now she can use as many of them as she wants. Thank you for looking, and the Alolan Vulpix cannot be shiny. And if you're shiny hunting Alolan Vulpix in Violet? No, I think it's Scarlet. Scarlet has Alolan Vulpix. You can get one there, but you can't get a shiny one naturally in Legends EA. Just so you know. Eggs? Ah, okay, yeah. That's not too bad a hunt. Let's say if you're in Scarlet, if you go to the Torchit Cave and pop an ice sandwich, I think you can get the kind of printer thing it does. But if you're doing it in Violet, yeah, you gotta do it with an egg. Good luck getting one sooner rather than later with eggs. Egg luck is always kind of wonky. Sometimes you can get it in like 15 eggs and other times it takes 1,000. But yeah, I plan on replaying Legends Arceus in October. That way I can refresh my memory and just yeeting Pokeballs at Pokemon and catching them. And re-perfecting my dodge rolling skills. This time we do not dodge lords and ladies, we dodge alphas. Not alphas, megas. No, that's understandable. I can't say anything. I have bought both DLCs for both Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. But yeah, that's understandable. That's reasonable. Honedge is one of my Pokemon in ZA. Gotta quit trying to team build before I know everything that's in the game. Sounds pretty good to me. You know, if you have a friend or a family member with who's getting the game, you could probably trade them over a Totodile or a Chikorita and then have them trade it back to you in a new game for both of them. I did that once. I don't remember which game I did it with. I got to a point where I could trade starters. So I stuck my starter in the box and left it there and got to the trade point and traded it over to a different game. And then traded it back to the other game after I'd restarted with a separate starter. Given tutorial runtime, tutorials tend to be somewhere between an hour to 2 hours, so it wouldn't be too bad to have to restart. Hi, P-Bass. I imagine eventually you could probably, the starters are probably going to be catchable later in the game, after you beat the main story. And home compatibility for new Pokemon games tends to come out in late spring, early summer. So anywhere from like May to July, I think, is the general release time for that. I don't know, if they don't have anything new in Legends ZA, it might happen a little faster. And by new, I mean like they don't have any regionals or convergence or new evolutions, which I'm still kind of hoping they do. So yeah, May the soonest is probably would be your best bet for transferring one in from Violet. But it's more than likely they are probably going to be catchable as post-game Pokemon. And if I'm wrong in 2 months, feel free to come back and tell me. Because I don't know if I'll remember this conversation. Oh, there we go. Do they know Omanyte this run? There he is. Yeah, I'm helping a friend buy Legends ZA. It's kind of her Christmas / birthday present. Gonna try and give her at least $30-40 for it. To help her get her copy sooner rather than later. It's fine, we can be forgetful together. who was it? Someone in, I want to say Ryan was taking chat yesterday, had the countdown for Legend ZA's release, and I think it's 45 days now, give or take. I don't actually count like the 16th itself because it releases at like midnight, or if you're in a more western word state, it releases on the 15th. This is one of the happiest discoveries of my life, realizing I didn't actually have to wait till midnight for games to release because of time zones. Managed to get lucky when I did my hunt for Lowland Vulpix and Scarlet, and actually found them fairly quickly. Like, I still want to say it took me like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but that's still pretty fast, all things considered. Especially considering it's one of the harder shinies to see. One of those weird ones, kind of like Leafeon, where it's easier to tell the shiny if you're looking at, like, their feet. I think I focused mostly on Vulpix's eyes and ears when I was looking for it, as opposed to actual fur color. Trainer has got to be cold. They're in a cycling outfit in a blizzard, riding a bike on water. They have got to be cold and wet. Can I get... Nope, don't need you. Oh, hi Magic. Oh! Is not a magic carp. Usually when something pops in underneath me, it's a magic carp. I do know, I kind of hope that the jacket that Halucha's trainer in that animated short was wearing is an actual item we can get in Legend Z8. It's a really nice jacket. The colors are very pleasing. I personally do not do physical pre-orders, and it's not because I don't like having a physical copy of the game. It's more because every single place I could get it from is like half an hour away from me, and I'm visually impaired, so I don't drive. So I download all of my games, unless I'm ordering them like after release. I don't know, what are your options? Because let's see, I don't think Walmart is doing anything for a pre-order. GameStop, Target, Best Buy, I think Best Buy is doing a big mouse pad. One of the play mats. And I don't remember what anyone else is doing off the top of my head. I know there have been a few people who've done videos on here's which store has what for pre-orders, so it might not hurt you to look up one of those. I know the feeling of, oh wow, I hope this game will keep me entertained until this other game that comes out I want to play releases. Which, if ZA is anything like Legends Arceus, I will have like 700 hours in that game before I'm finished. How much time do I have in Legends Arceus now? I just want to... The 50 hours and... Actually, no, that one's correct. What is it? Life start. Brilliant diamond. 785. Yeah. I imagine Pokemon Center is actually probably would be my last choice for pre-ordering a Pokemon game. I like them in general, but stop giving away plushes with with your games. They did the Sitting Cuties Arceus plush with Legends Arceus, which actually made me really tempted to pre-order from them. But in the end, I ended up not doing it and just ordered the Arceus Sitting Cutie later by itself. Also, I've heard that it takes you a couple of days after like release to get stuff from the Pokemon Center when it comes to games. But they were basically giving you a free Sitting Cutie, either Chikorita, Totodile, or Tevig, I think. And you didn't get to choose, so it's just going to be random. Yeah, he likes his boxes. We got an Amazon box the other day from a friend of my dad's. She put some stuff she pickled for a minute and sent it home with us. And because it was the right size of box, we set it on the table flat so the cat could crawl in it if he wants. Well, he has decided that the best place to lay on that box is on top of it. So that's where he spends like 50% of his day. Is just laying on top of this box. Which is fine. He's a cat, so he likes boxes in general. And it's been a bit since he's had a good one. Give me some more raspberry lemonade. understandable. I think the pre-order bonuses tend to ship separate when it comes to the Pokemon Center. So you would get the game, and then like a week or two or something later, you would get the plush. But no, I understand the comment about plushes. I only have 30-something Pokemon plush myself. Yeah. Sadly, they're all on the other side of the room, kind of out of the camera's view, so you can't see them. But like, sitting cuties are one of my favorite things. I could spend so much money on sitting cuties. Oh, okay, thank you. But I've been slowly but surely trying to collect like each of my generation's Pokemon, and each team, each of my teams from each generation of like Pokemon games. I've not managed to complete a team yet, but I'm at least halfway there with two of them. I can feel you on pins. I like pins, they're neat, but I would be consistently worried about losing them. I'm definitely one of those people who would have a pin board or something. Or one of the people who does like the embroidery hoops and finds a nice fabric they like and uses that as a pin board. I have a friend, she absolutely loves pins. And I say this because because I've seen her collection of pins, and also we went to Universal Studios 6 years ago now, and she spent like $120 just in pins. It's like, honey. I have considered buying some of the pins off the Pokemon Center though, because they do have some really good ones. I'd love eventually to get like a set of the Avalon line pins. Excuse me. I like the sitting cuties, and then I also like the little gallery figurines that were like Pokemon doing one of their moves, you know, the little figures that were like this. I've never bought any of them, but they are nice. So the Pokemon Center released another picture the other day, and it is a Vaporeon one. It's pretty. I think I had a few other Pokemon on it as well. I still want the Victory Bell one though. I think the only things I ever got a pre-order anything for was Black 2? Or that might have just been a release day early. You're here early, here, take these things. Most of my fun pre-order stuff I get is just off in digital, because since the Switch came out, that's how I've been getting my games. Just downloading them. I do still have a few fun, like, release day things, though, from, like, GameStop. Have the little comic / guidebook thing they did for Black and White 2, and I think I have one of the big display boxes they used to do for games. I have one for Black or White somewhere. Provided, of course, I didn't give that one to my niece. I should have the Pokemon game timeline poster somewhere. I don't know where it would be though. I do have the Kalos map on my wall. I watched Markiplier play a decent bit of the Fran Bow game, and I've never really done Little Nightmare myself. I was a big fan of Children Are Scary several years ago. I sit down and watch a bunch of those, but I'm not against it. It's not a game I'd prioritize getting as opposed to other games. I have seen a little bit of it. They look like they'd be fun. Most of my games of Pokemon, Kingdom Hearts, Farm Sims, like Stardew Valley. I take spells where I play a lot of like Minecraft. I'm a bit more of a cozy gamer, but I do a few like RPGs and stuff. I'm not big on like the horror / scary games generally. I freaking bought Slender Arrival like 6 years ago because it was on sale, and okay, I'll play this one day, and I've still never touched it. Handful of games on my Switch I really need to play, or at least finish playing. Oh, neat. Collabs are fun. I know Stardew Valley is doing a collab with Infinity Nikki. Is kind of funny. I don't play Infinity Nikki. I have a friend who does, and they really enjoy it. So, you know, hopefully they'll enjoy the collab. It's gonna be a fairly one-sided collaboration, considering that we don't get that kind of stuff in Stardew Valley generally. Like every year and a half or so we get an update, but we don't do like he doesn't do DLC and stuff. There are mods but I don't know how it's going to be a collaboration if Stardew doesn't get something from Infinity Mickey as well. I wish he would do mods, at least texture packs. I would legit pay him $1 or $2 for different textures and styles and stuff for just the graphics of the game. He's one of those people that it would be worth it. I've seen a little bit of, what's it, Little Nightmares gameplay? I kind of figured they were. I'm as bad about watching gameplay from games that look interesting to me as I am about watching movies that I'm sitting there like, ooh, I should watch this, and then 8 months later, I finally do. Oh. But no, it's neat that he's doing mishmash of stuff between his two games. That's always kind of fun. I know Cult of the Lamb does a lot of, has done several collaborations. I know they did one with, Don't Starve. And then there's been one or two more. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Yeah, I am curious to how that will work as well, considering Stardew Valley is literally a 2D game. Rainbow and Little Misfortune are by the same creator. Little Misfortune. Oh no, I figured Little Nightmares and Little Misfortunes weren't by the same creator. It just popped into my head reading Little Misfortunes. Had it in my brain. Sad though, right now the only other game I have to look forward to after Legends ZA, I think it's probably Monster Hunter Stories 3, and I don't have a Switch 2 for that one, so. And of course, the Gen 10 Pokemon games, but that could change, because it is kind of announcement season for various companies. Square Enix. Square. Other owner of my soul, where is Kingdom Hearts 4? Though I think there's a general idea that they want to get the FF7 remake series finished before they do the new Kingdom Hearts game, which is fine. I'd take either of them at this point, but guys, it's been like 3 years. Where is my boy? No. I got the collab you were saying. Like I said, it just, this kind of the style and what I remember of the two games you mentioned put me in mind of Little Nightmares, because it's kind of in the same style. Probably a bit closer to Rainbow in style than Little Nightmares, maybe. Or, Little Misfortune, sorry. But I know, what is it? Monster Hunter Wilds? I think they're having a collaboration with one of the Final Fantasy games too. Which I kind of like it though, that all these companies are like, hey, do you want to do some outfits and stuff? It's fun. I'd love to play Monster Hunter Wilds. Are you gonna sparkle for me today, son? It's looking like a no, maybe. Oh. You're not what I need. I'm still half expecting to run into one of the other spawns in this area and get a different shiny. Now that's understandable. They also don't have a ton of income for like newer games. And I make a joke with one of my friends that when a new Pokemon game is announced, I'm immediately saving for it. Which is kind of true generally. I have a change jar that like all my change for a year or so goes into, and then usually once it's full, that is enough to get me the new Pokemon game. Now, I saw a cute one. Winterboro or something like that. You play as a mouse and you're like rebuilding your childhood home and stuff, so you can survive the winter. It looks really cute. Now, I don't know much about Elder Scrolls other than what comes across my Tumblr dash. But, yeah, aren't they kind of bad about game releases? And I'm just saying this because I remember, like, the last DLC or something. I swear it seemed like we were seeing stuff about it for, like, 6 years before it released. Though I could also be getting that confused with a different online game. Or just a different game in general. I can't say anything. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. We waited 13 years for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's been 6 or 7, I think, since Kingdom Hearts 3 released, and we're still waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4. We suffer for that franchise. Will you be a shiny? Aw. I was hoping the super Omanyte would be a shiny one, but I guess not. I can see. The downside of being a video game fan is the long waits between information sometimes. I know last year was so weird not having like any Legend ZA news. Which is understandable and reasonable, but you get so used to like the promotional period and stuff for certain games. When they're fairly consistent about it, the big old long gaps of just nothing are weird. Well, that's fair. Not everyone's required to like everything about a game. I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3, but some of the plot stuff and whatnot, it's like, no. So that had more to do with character interaction and stuff than anything, I think. Yeah, oh. He didn't despawn, good. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Don't hear squat about something for months, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here, by the way, we're releasing this thing tomorrow, and it's like, what? And I've been seeing a lot of people talking about us getting a Legend ZA DLC. They're like, guys, I don't know if ZA is going to be a big enough game for them to give us a DLC, a free expansion or something, maybe, but if they're going to give us a DLC, it better be a big DLC. Because we had the free content they gave us, the Dawn update, when they added massive mass outbreaks and the extra little storyline and stuff to Legends Arceus. They want to do something like that, fine, but if they're gonna give us DLC that's like not free for ZA, it's gotta be really worth it. Like, guys, I gotta get my 30 to 35 hours out of this DLC here. For reference, my personal kind of philosophy for a game is, if you can buy a game and it's $60 and you can get 60 hours of enjoyable gameplay out of that game, then your money's not wasted. Hopefully they'll take the criticism to heart and use it to make improvements. Hate it when people complain about something and then the company's like, oh, well, we've heard your complaints, but we're just not gonna change this. Game Freak. Optimize your games better, Game Freak. At least it's not like that one company that like keeps releasing special editions of The Last of Us. I don't remember what video I saw this on, but it's like, guys, 90% of the PlayStation 5's games are just re-releases of The Last of Us. I can't say anything. I've never played The Last of Us. I have not watched the series. I know nothing other than a bunch of people were mad about the second one. Because apparently they did something that was really out of character for one of the characters. I don't live with my zombie apocalypse gamer friend anymore. But my friend Mama Blue, she likes the zombie apocalypse games and she plays Assassin's Creed and whatnot. And so I was like, oh, I want to watch you play this game. I don't necessarily want to play it myself, but I want to watch you play it. So I'd go over to her house and watch her play games. When Assassin's Creed 3 came out, and they included like their first multiplayer online thing where you could like run around on teams and have deathmatch basically. I think she spent 20 minutes once like jamming out to Nyan Cat while running around the screen killing people. And I feel like it's just going to be a game update like the Dawn update or whatever it was for Legends was, and they're just calling it a DLC because it is technically downloadable content. But no, unless we're gonna get a surprise, we're releasing the rest of Kalos for you to explore. They really can't do a DLC. A paid DLC for Legends EA. Which, it's still a leak. It's technically been confirmed by like Riddler Coup, but I still take that with a big grain of salt. Even that big list of megas that was released and is apparently like 3 of the last 3 megas shown are on that list, so it's probably right, but I'm still taking it with a grain of salt. Hi, fish. Seems a bit safer that way. I don't know how they would do a DLC in a game that's one city and is fairly battle focused, which is fine. I don't mind, you know, battling being a bigger part of the Legends EA. It's perfectly fine. But I can't see how you would do an update for it unless it introduced a new Pokemon hunting method or like a new battle tournament or something. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I will pay a little bit for DLC if I know I'm literally going to spend a long time, playing it. The Sword and Shield DLC, Scarlet and Violet DLC are worth it. And I'm going to do shiny hunting in the DLC for both Sword and Shield for legendaries. The Reggies here in Sword, the Swords of Justice in Shield, and then there's, hunting the 70 odd other Pokemon that are in this game that I don't have, which that number is probably going to change after ZA releases. So I will get my time's worth out of these games. So the extra $30 for the DLC is perfectly fine. So I'm going to get 100 hours of gameplay out of both games. But yeah, I don't get games and it's like, oh, here's this thing that's locked behind DLC, and here's this thing locked behind DLC, and here's this thing locked behind DLC. And it's like, if you guys don't stop locking stuff behind DLC, people are going to stop playing your games. I was never a huge Sims person. That is also a game my friend Mama Blueberry really likes. And she has so much Sims. So many of like the expansion things and whatnot for them. But yeah, having like just altogether $1,000 worth of DLC stuff is too much. I'm sure when Gen 10 comes out, I'll get the first game. Or one of, whichever version A or version B. I'll get that, and then I'll get the DLC for it. And then at a later point, I will probably buy the other version of the game and get the DLC for that one. But that's 3 games, basically, money-wise altogether, which is nowhere near as bad as $1,000 worth of stuff. I know, right? Still kind of sad I couldn't hunt at least the other generation legendaries shiny in Scarlet and Violet. Like, keep it like Sword and Shield where you can't shiny hunt the dogs, but you can shiny hunt like everything else. I dread getting to the point where I have to shiny hunt in Sword and Shield. I'm sure it'll be fun, and I'll get used to it and adapt to it fast enough. But that 1 in 100 shiny odd is I'm gonna play games on my heart. Especially considering it's not a guaranteed 1 in 100 shiny legendary. It's one of your 4 Pokemon has a 1 in 100% chance of being a shiny. I can remember A-Drive's hunt for shiny Solgaleo, and that it took him like 5 months. Of course, I also like that Game Freak's done the shiny raids. I would not mind doing shiny legendaries that way. Make them 7 stars and, give us a... Actually, these have been 5 stars. 5 or 7 or 6 or whatever and give us how we need to defeat so many. I like the challenges. The challenges are fun. So long as they stay reasonable. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Sword and Shield. BDSP. Legend Arceus. Scarlet and Violet. Legend ZA. That is $600, give or take, because Pokemon games don't like going on sale. And then $660 for the two Sword and Shield DLCs, and $730 because Scarlet and Violet DLCs were $35. So for $730 you could get everything. Which, considering I put over 1,000 hours into Scarlet alone, is actually probably more than worth it, considering you could probably easily get like 5,000 or 6,000 hours of gameplay between all the games. This, of course, isn't counting like Pokemon Snap and whatnot. Actually, 10 Pokemon games for the Nintendo Switch isn't bad. That's actually a pretty good number. There we go. And I am 50 away from my number goal for the day. It's about another half hour. Actually, considering with the release of Legend ZA, we should be able to catch more or less everything. It's not too bad. If it came to me for some reason, if I had to buy all the Pokemon games again, I would definitely be looking for used copies. Gotta save that $7 or $8. I think my dad's snoozing. I think I can hear him in the living room snoring. But no, I expect to put a good bit of time into Legend ZA, both shiny and alpha hunting, so I would definitely get my money's worth out of that one. See, you mentioned 4 more games, which is what we were to 730, 790, 850, 910, 970. So yeah, that's that's about 14 games for $1,000. Or didn't Sims 4 have just a ton of like expansions? Like, I want to say we had one of them and it was like Vacation? If I'm not mistaken, Mama Blueberry has like an entire box of the disc expansion discs or whatever for Sims 4. And also, it being an older game now, that drives up prices and stuff too. Hi, Barboach. My stomach just growls at me. Oh. Now, if you were looking to get like old Pokemon games, that would probably cost you more than $1,000 with how funky prices have been as of late. I would love to take all my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance Pokemon games and get their batteries replaced. I'm going to take my PlayStation 2 in and have it repaired as well. I did a little bit of looking and I think the laser on it has just like worn out. So it's not reading discs and stuff really anymore. Still turns on and everything perfectly well, it's just not reading discs. Oh, but I think most of the places that would have somewhere to do that are like an hour away. And I don't have the spare income right now for replacing batteries and a laser in my PlayStation 2. That is a pretty penny. It's a lot of pretty pennies. moment, I'll read your message. That's how they get you. I saw a thing the other day where one of like the more recent gacha games actually took out the gacha from their game. Yeah. That's understandable. I mean, it is nice when eventually... Woohoo! I'll throw a wild party! Say no to having the house to myself for a few nights this week. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it is nice when they let an older game go so you can play it for free, but it does kind of suck when it's like you can get the game for free, but you still have to pay full price for everything else. It's like, I still have $5 in my Steam account I need to spend. Aw, despawn, dang. I've been thinking about popcorn. Like a bag of the Cheetos popcorn or something is sounding kind of good. It might just because I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna have to find me something to munch on after stream's done. I wish Nintendo games would go on sale a little bit more. Like, you can almost never catch a Pokemon game on sale. Especially the DLC. I've seen them go on sale a little bit at like Walmart and stuff before. But it's not very often. Oh, it's gonna be going back and forth for okay. not against people emulating older games and stuff. I don't think they should do it as much for newer games. But if you want to play Pokemon Blue and you can't get it, a game cartridge for it, and you can't get it on your DS or 3DS, or can't find someone who will lend it to you, go get it on an emulator. See, now Game Freak hasn't re-released it on any other platforms to be played on. Yeah, that sucks. So, a thing where, I didn't watch the video because I wasn't in a good enough spot for it, but, the thing Nintendo's doing now where the frickin' physical copies of games are just key cards is gonna make it, like, super hard for people to preserve Nintendo games. I think the keycard thing is stupid. If you buy a physical copy of the game should be on that cartridge. Yeah. Some point in time, eventually, I would like to play some of the earlier Monster Hunter games. Not Monster Hunter, Monster Quest. Because there are a couple of ones where they're creature capture games. I would like to play those. They are Game Boy Color games. So, if I want to play them, I'm gonna have to emulate them. Because there ain't no way I'm gonna find those for Game Boy Color. Cheap. And also, I can't stream a Game Boy Color without pointing a camera at it, and I don't want to do that. When I hopefully play through Y in a couple of weeks, I'll be emulating it. And it's not, I have Y, I have it for my 2DS, it's in there right now, but I don't have the special DS you need to be able to play it actually on a DS and stream it, so emulation is how I'm gonna do it. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I've never made it. Actually finished a game I started on an emulator. Hopefully that'll be a bit different for Y, because I do want to play through just for kind of refreshing the storyline and whatnot in my brain. I mean, I still remember it well enough. Yeah, but I think it is dumb that they're taking the physical copy of the game out of the physical games. It's dumb. Very much like Nintendo, just leave the game cards alone. Like, look, I'm buying digital from you guys anyway, so you own a quarter of my soul. Actually, to be honest, the Pokemon Company probably owns more than a quarter of my soul. they own us. They are a lifelong hyperfixation, so you know they should be proud of themselves. Good job, Mr. Masuda. I don't remember your first name. I apologize for giving my brain something to obsess over for the past 27 years, 28 years. However long Pokemon has been out in the US. Oh, it really is. Now, I actually have a Game Boy Color. I'm fairly certain it works, but it's the games is the problems here. Getting hold of the games. Actually, Square, if you guys wanted to remake your Monster Quest monster capture games, I'd play them. I would play them gladly. Especially considering I never beat the one my friend lent me. I very much got caught up in the one game though, trying to just get everything eventually. Have a handful of monster capture games I need to finish. Need to finish Nexamon and get the second one and beat it. I would eventually like to try Animo. But that one looks like it'll be fun. A couple on my 2DS I never finished playing. Yeah, that's another thing that if your game is unavailable because you have to shut the server down and no one can like buy it or anything anymore, you should totally be able to pirate that game. Jack Sparrow went all the way. I thankfully have not had that happen to me, but I'm not a big, like, online game player, and when I say this, I'm talking about like the multiplayer, the MMORPGs and stuff like that. I'm lucky enough with Pokemon games that if, when, you know, that section of server or whatever goes offline, it just means I can't trade anymore. But I can still replay the game. Definitely. If you guys will put this out, I will buy it. It's like, how for like the past 3 years there's been rumors of like the Pokemon Classic Game Collection. It's like Game Freak, if you guys want to stick this out there for $60 or $70, I will buy it. Access to all the original Pokemon games from the Game Boy and Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. Yes, I will give you money for this. Gladly. If you want to split the games up in 2 different versions and do it that way, I will still gladly give you money for this. The idea there being that they split up version exclusives, and in one copy of it you get blue, silver, yellow, crystal, sapphire, emerald, leaf green, and then in the other one you get the other games. Like, guys, I would absolutely love to be able to play older Pokemon games on my Switch. Not that I can't replay the Game Boy games and like Gold and Silver on my Nintendo 64, provided my batteries are still good. Oh, that sucks. Hate it when people remove games and whatnot. Especially if it's a game you want. Been fairly lucky in that regard. Okay. Barboach spawned in. See if I can't get lucky and get last minute shiny today. Definitely over odds now, so any time now I should be getting this shiny. never know, they might. I feel like they'll add the older Pokemon games eventually. Because they did add Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal to the 3DS. I think they're just slow about it. But we got a new Pokemon, the new Pokemon Snap game a couple years ago, so a new Pokepark's not impossible. Alright, 2 to go. I didn't hang back to see what spawned in after. Oops. There's one. Oh. And right there's my last one. Maybe. I'm not too worried. I think I've gone over odds in like all my encounter hunting in Sword and Shield so far. So it'll be no big deal if it does take me another 100 or 2 to get it. So long, like I said before, so long as it doesn't take me another 6,000. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Mint, it's been lovely talking to you as always. I will be back Monday. I hope the rest of your guys' weekend goes well, and I'll see you later.